Okay, my homemade air conditioner. I've been chilling the water, and we are right at 56 degrees, I think. Well, hold it. That's 54 degrees, and it's about planed off. It was right at 50 earlier, but I took out, which was stupid, the ice packs to cool it. Now I have a different system of cooling later. This is just a test. So, anyway, here's my system, though, while that keeps dropping. Little candy thermometer. Funny thing, I got all the parts for this except for this in the same thing. It was a coffee machine I took apart, even the thermometer. All I did was I got a sump pump from a 75-gallon fish tank I used to have, and this was at one point it was a coupling to go from 1-inch to 1-inch piping, but my grandfather years ago poured lead into this end to make a cap, so I drilled out a hole and put in this latex pipe. It comes up there, goes to this side of the radiator. It obviously goes back and forth till it gets here, which then it will come back in and continue. This thing, we plugged it up with a gallon of water in this jug to see how fast it would empty it, and it did that in less than a minute, easily, so probably close to 30 seconds. So this thing is a good pump. So anyway, we're hovering around the same temperature, so let me take out my thermometer. Move. No, we're not actually moving anything. Take out one ice pack for the moment. I'll put it back in a minute. Now, YouTube, you're going to have to excuse me. I need 2 hands for this job. So, go ahead and see if you can't, yeah. Ice pack, now I just floated you out of the way. Get back. Okay. Everything looks systems go. Let me throw in the other ice pack. Or you know what, we only really... Nah, I want to put in the other, hold it. Sorry, I keep having to set you down. And by the way, the little radiator, what that is that is a oil cooler off of a large, I think it's a 350X 3-wheeler that Fast Suzuki supplied for me. And why isn't this shutting all the way? Okay. Now, here we go. So it's all shut. And let's see if it leaks or works or does whatever. And then here's the radiator. I'm going to have a fan here, obviously, and that's not supposed to be kinked like that. I don't think that'll matter too much. Alright, here's the plug. No switch as of now because the fan isn't on either. Okay, we definitely have water going through everything. And that's already kind of cold. So let me get my temperature thermometer thing back up. I'll see if I can't get a reading out of there. So right now, we're back up to 90 degrees. It's about 100 outside, maybe a little less. So I'm going to stick it in here and hope for the best. Yeah, you can see it dropping. I'm not touching it. Here's my other hand. Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. I mean, it's cold to the touch. It's condensating. You can hear the pump going. Nice and quiet. Then I'll have a fan right here. And here's my dad to come look at it. And, let's look at the temperature again. We're down to 60 degrees on this. And, Say hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad.
Anyway, the water when I put it in there was right at 50 degrees, so I'm hoping it will get down to be that cold. But
chilly.
It is. But when I'm done putting the isopropyl alcohol and the dry ice in to make the redneck liquid nitrogen, hopefully it's going to be closer to about a negative 100, as I believe what that stuff was reading. So this will be a big old ice ball. I'm blowing on it, and there is some cold air coming off of it. I wonder if it looks better in the dark. Oh. Did I really just mess that up? Why isn't the pump turning back on? Now my pump isn't turning on. This pump has a feature, I believe, that it won't start if there's water in it, which is just glorious for me. Anyway, we got down, before I screwed it all up, we got down to 60 degrees. It's rising again. This thing is cold. I mean, that's a good time to end the video, I guess. I'll go in and mess with it and get it back on. And I guess I'm probably going to take a little box such as this, maybe, mount it to the side and have my cords in and my fan going together with the central switch. So, yeah. It lives. And that's cold. So, yep. Homemade air conditioner part 2, I guess.